Because, you go on eBay or wherever, and people are asking ridiculous amounts of money for back issues of this series. This is number 7. Number 8. Number 9 from 2011, still on the rack. Number 23, I think that one was in the dollar bin. Number 26. Number 27. And number 28. And then 29. But, I probably paid a little bit more for these books than I should have. Cover price. I usually don't. My pool box at the shop I usually go to, I only have them pull I needed a minimum of 3 books. And I wanted Saga, so I just picked a couple other ones. I mean, they'll just put it back on the shelf if I decide I don't want it. But I picked up the new issue of Six Gun. And then this one, I was debating on whether or not to get into this, but I was having second thoughts because, at this point they're already on issue 5, so I'm like, hey, I'm not going to be able to track these down because the shop I go to, they don't keep a lot of stuff around. It's not really a comic shop. It's a shop that sells comics, and they have movies and video games and everything else. It's part of a chain, and their books usually look like crap after about a week being on the shelf. But these look pretty good. Got number 2. I read all these last night. I really liked them. Howard Chaykin's art is hit or miss with some people, but I enjoy it. This book's kind of mature, so definitely not kids friendly. Number 3, you can tell this guy really likes the ladies. Number 4, and number 5. So I'm all cut up on that, and I'll probably add this to my pull list. I enjoyed it. Moving on. And something else I was debating on whether or not to get into, but was having problems finding reasonably priced back issues. But right off the rack, man. This is number 9. I read it. I enjoyed it immensely. Not quite sure what's going on. I'm probably going to pick up the trades just to fill this back up because I'm having problems finding these books at a price I'm willing to pay. Number 10 is a great cover. Number 15. Number 16. Number 17. And number 19. Super excited. I got issue 13 of Saga. I read this one on the way home. If you guys aren't reading this book, I would recommend it. It's amazing. This is some of the best stuff Brian K. Vaughan has done, and I really liked Why. And Ex Machina was pretty good too. And I got 14. So I'm almost caught up on these. I have the trades for the first couple. I have the first couple of trades. Because this is the same kind of thing, man. You can't find these books cheap anymore. They're asking like $80-$90 for issue 1. They had a CGC one there at the shop I went to yesterday for, it was a 9.2, I think. They're asking $175. I mean, that's just crazy. This is what I pulled out of the dollar bin. I got Defenders 31. This is always a good read. I have several of these, so I might just press on with this run. 129, Defenders. Picked this up because, really, why not? I don't know much about this title, Secrets of Haunted House, but I read it on the way home. It was like a 40-minute drive. I enjoyed it. Horror anthology. I mean, can't really go wrong. Picked this up because I saw this mentioned in somebody else's video. Can't really say I enjoyed it. I'm not really much of an Avengers fan. I wasn't really expecting a lot from this book, and I was just kind of disappointed with it. The cover's nice. Bob Layton. Picked up New Mutants 75. I thought this one was done, but I'm missing a couple issues, and this was an upgrade issue for me. Got me some Micronauts, number 17. This book is gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Great condition. Number 9, same thing. I got some Champions. 16, some awesome Bronze Age Marvel. Same, I mean, they really had this stuff dialed in back then. It was pretty cool. There's a crease right here. Whatever. Here's a buck. New Teen Titans. I ended up having more of these than I thought I did when I was digging through my stuff. George Perez is just amazing. So, for the price, you couldn't beat it. Okay. Now, onto my recent eBay haul. I got 3 packages today, which is cool. Come on, work. Having problems. And I got one a couple days ago. And when I got it a couple days ago, this was the first thing I pulled out of it. And I don't have a problem with Ragman. And Joe Kubert is awesome. But this isn't a book I would have bought. Sorry the glare's so bad. It's kind of dinged up. There's this huge chunk right here. This isn't a book I would have bought. The condition is just low. I mean, I opened the box and I saw this and I thought I was getting somebody else's stuff. This was the second thing in there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely getting somebody else's stuff. I don't have a problem with Batman. It's just not something I'm really into. I mean, I'm sure I'm missing out, but, you know, yeah. Firestorm, I'm like, yeah, I got somebody else's stuff. This is, it's cool. Just, you know, it's not a title I collect. And then this, I'm like, yeah, somebody is totally going to miss their stuff. But then I get to this. And I'm like, that's right, I ordered a bunch of Commandy. So these first, 4 books were like bonus books. I'm like, right on. And a lot of what I got today was Commandy. And some other stuff I'm super excited to show. So we're just going to go through this. This is like the 3 lots I got kind of combined. I got number 4, number 6, number 9, number 15, number 16, number 26. I picked up a couple of these a couple of weeks ago and I really liked them. So I'm going to try to complete this run, and for the prices that you can find these books at, there's no reason not to. I mean, Jack Kirby, and every once in a while, like Joe Kubert to do a cover, or, you know, whatever. These books it's an awesome read. I recommend it. 31, 33, 34, and another 34. So my nephew's probably going to get one of those. Another awesome Kubert, 36, 39, 48, 49, 59. And this came today. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Number 1. This also came today. I paid like $4 for this book. It is in awesome shape. I'm gonna, when I get back from eating lunch, I'm gonna totally read it. I mean, I'm way excited. I'm looking forward to getting into that. Number 4 and number 5. So that's a nice little start for New Gods. I have issue 1 coming, and 7 and I think 11 or something. Last week I found this awesome deal for like a very fine copy of number 1. The guy was only asking like $37. I'm like, yes, mine, thanks. So I paid, and waited a couple days, and then I got a message from them saying that they had actually sold the book at their brick and mortar store, so I wasn't going to be able to get it. But yeah, My Greatest Adventures. I picked this up at the shop. It's half off. Awesome book. It's going to go great. My Greatest Adventures turns into Doom Patrol, and I have several of those. This is number 69. Speaking of Doom Patrol, 105. I think I showed these before. 115, 117, 118, 119, 120, 22, and then reprint issue 124. And while we were at the shop, my girlfriend found this. And I'm like, yeah, baby, I'll buy you a Madonna comic book. And I was like, and I'll buy my sister a Madonna comic book. She's a Madonna fan too. We got home. She looked these up. They're going for like $80, $140. This is craziness. They have a couple more copies of this. And I'm not really one of these comic speculator people. But I might pick them up and put them on eBay and, buy some stuff I'm actually into. But yeah, that was my haul yesterday. You guys have a nice day.